Hi, this is a short restorative practice, and for this practice, you're going to need 2 blankets, 1 bolster, and 2 blocks. I'm going to start out by just demoing here with the blanket. Get your blanket to be folded roughly like this, and then take it 1 more fold. So you're going to take the outer fold to the rough edge side. Then you'll stagger your blankets slightly away from each other. I'm going to ask Gina to turn around and place her back right up to the edge of the bolster or blanket. And then take your hands alongside your hips and slowly lower yourself down onto the blanket stack. Good. Once she's there, she'll take a few breaths in and out with the knees bent, knees drawing in towards each other, and just settling into the breath. In restorative yoga, we're looking to relax the muscles of the body, to settle the nervous system, and to step away from our fight and flight type of mode of thinking. We're looking to actually calm down into a rest and digest state of being. From here, once you feel settled, bring the soles of the feet together. And then you'll reach down and grab hold of your blocks and put 1 to each side of your knees. Opening the pose out into Supta Baddha Konasana. As an added support, your hand can slide underneath and just give a little rim underneath your neck and let your head settle. And then from here, bring your attention to how the props are supporting you, to how well you are held. The difference can be minute between being completely relaxed in a restorative pose and feeling uncomfortable and straining. So make sure that your breath is even and smooth. This will be a great indicator as to how well you are able to relax into the pose, how supported you are. Now allow your whole body to rest. Release your muscles. Let the skin soften. Allow your props to support the parts of the body that are being held. And let yourself release your body into the props. And bring your awareness to the way you are breathing. And see if that breath can become smoother, more even, a little less jerky than it might be during the day. In this way, we learn to notice how we've held the breath and how we can release our breath now with the support and the aid of the props. Relax the facial muscles in your jaw. Bring your awareness for a moment to the base of the throat, Relax your voice, your heart center, your navel center, hips, knees, all the way down to the feet. Keep inviting yourself deeper into the pose, relaxing more. Releasing any effort. Keep your attention on your breath. Relax the body. Now take a deep breath in and draw your knees one at a time towards each other. And carefully roll to your right side. From here, press your hands into the floor. And you'll come up just part way, so not to disturb the stillness within. Take the right hand to the outside, the left hand to the inside. And carefully from there, walk your hands forward, coming into a twist. So your right hip is up against the stagger of the blankets. And the torso rests all the way down. The right knee is slightly forward and your left knee back. Now it may or may not be comfortable to turn your head to look over the right shoulder. So if that does not feel appropriate for your neck, for your cervical spine, you're going to turn your head back the other direction toward the left side. To the right would be a deeper twist. To the left, a little lesser. But again, you want to go with what's correct and appropriate for your neck. Once again, allow yourself to relax into the the props. And we'll hold here for about 3 minutes on each side. I'm using a timer on my phone, which is helpful when you're practicing to have handy. And as you settle, once again, come to the outer form of the body and allow everything to rest. Bring your attention to your breath and possibly encourage the breath behind the heart. Letting the whole band in the back body expand with each breath and soften through the front body as you release the breath. You can keep the mind on the movements of the breath. As your mind then starts to release daily activity. So begin to step away in this practice from the mental movements of the mind. And allowing the mind to become more spacious. Direct your breath then to the low back area. See if you can find room there to expand. Each breath an invitation to settle into your body more, to relax, to create space internally. If your head was turned to the right, turn it now once again to the left. And then press the hands into the floor as you come up. Work your way back up. And as you work the hands inward, turn towards your feet. And again, so as not to disturb yourself, continue that turn. Bring your knees together, soles of the feet to the floor, and then guide your left hip alongside the blanket stack. Twist your body over the stack, one hand on either side. Line up the spine, keep the length in the spine as you walk down. And again, if your neck is comfortable coming and looking over the left shoulder, otherwise aim your face to look over the right shoulder. And relax here. Take the first few moments to adjust anything that needs to shift. And then let the weight of the body be held by the blankets. As the mind calms down and settles into the deeper states of the mind, we begin to acknowledge and become aware of our own internal wisdom, our intuition. We begin to rest in that higher state of mind. And notice there's a connection to the whole self. Our distracted nature is drawn into a more cohesive pattern, and there's a wholeness that is cultivated through practice. Just a few more breaths. Turn your head back to the right, if you haven't done so already. And then press your hands into the floor and start to come up. You may notice that there's a reluctance to do so. And once here, just settle for a moment. And come to all fours, hands and knees. And you'll slide your bolster and place it right on top of the little bolster stack. Walk forward until your knees come to the outer edge of the beginning of the bolster. Yeah. And then walk your hands forward, resting down onto the stack. Yep, so we're going to move that back just a little bit. Coming to rest into supported child's pose. Again, make any adjustments in the first few moments of the pose that may need to be done. If there's any area that you feel needs more support. And then settle in to the hold. Relax the outer structure of the body, the muscles, the bones. Let your skin relax. Allow your breath to become rhythmic, steady. Soften through your jaw, your shoulders, your waistline, your hips, all the way down into the feet. Relax more. Notice how your mind may be soft, calm, quiet. Inhale and turn your head to the opposite direction. Good. And then allow yourself to access your own innate higher wisdom. The part of you that is eternal, that is connected to all that is, to universe. And in that space, rest. Relax. Settle. How we learn to connect to ourselves, how we learn to nourish ourselves, is how we learn to connect to others. It's how we learn to take care of ourselves and deeply settle and calm. Take just a few more breaths here in this pose. And then as you're ready, on your inhale, press your hands into the floor and rise up to all fours. Good. From here, you'll come onto your back. And keep the knees bent for just a moment. And either place your bolster or one of the folded blankets underneath your knees as you stretch out. Yeah, there we go. Actually, just going to move this down one bit. Good. With your other blanket, place that over you. And allow your entire body now to rest in Shavasana. Let your eyes remain closed or very soft. Your muscles relaxed. The weight of the body heavy and settled into the floor. Let all parts of you relax at once. Deep, even breaths. Quiet mind. Settled body. Begin to deepen your breath. As you're ready, start to move the body, stretch the arms over the head, reach out through your feet. And then step the feet onto the mat, roll over to your right side. Press your left hand into the floor and your right forearm. Let your head hang low as you rise up. And come once again to a seated position. Then bring your hands in front of your heart and bow your head to your heart. Namaste.